What's up, y'all? I just ran a compression check on all the cylinders. These three were 170 to 175. This fourth one popped up to 185. 185. That's very strange. I don't even think the compression ratio is that high. I'm gonna run this first one again, and we're gonna see what it does. See, I don't know if maybe I cranked it a little bit longer or what the deal was. But right now I'm replacing a water pump, so I thought I'd decide whether or not I need a head gasket. I forget what they taught us to do timing wise, but okay, there we go. So that was at 190. Cool. So I just didn't do it as long. So basically these are probably all the same. I am going to recheck them, but 190? Dang. This thing has like 145,000 miles on it on the stock bottom end. The only thing that's really been replaced is a couple valves and the gasket, head gasket. And what I'm trying to do right now is decide whether or not the head gasket's causing all of this oil leak. But I do believe it's coming from the valve cover, because you can see it up here, just below where the cam lobes are and the cam gears are. And so it runs down. Water pump's gotta go, it's leaking. But there's quite a bit of oil right here in this area, and that is where the head gasket meets. So, yay. I don't know, but that's pretty high compression. 190. Look at that. I don't know, I'm gonna check this other one again, see if it goes up too. Okay, gauge is reset. Just gotta set it like that. Just gonna crank it a couple times. I'm counting to about 7 seconds or so. So here we go. That time I could just watch the clock on the timer. Sweet. Oh, let's see if we're above 180. We're above 180. 185. Well, almost 185. So I guess we'll run the number 3 again. Okay, gauge is reset. Cylinder number 3. This time I'm gonna watch the clock. I need to charge my battery up after this. Yeah, that was about 7 seconds. And this one's at 180, so it's a little bit lower. This is so far the low one. I'm gonna crank it a couple more times and see if it'll go up to 180. Let's see if that's what it is, because sometimes when you're starting it, you're not in the right cycle for that particular cylinder. And if your rings are bad or your valves are bad or anything like that, it's not going to go any higher, no matter how much you crank it. Nope, See? Wouldn't go up. So it's 180 plus. I would say that that's good. I'm going to check the specs though. So, by the way, when you're doing this, disconnect your injectors. I disconnect all these because it's just easier that way. I don't know which ones control the fuel lines and the ignition and whatnot. So I just disconnect them all. I believe this one connects the coil. I think this one controls the injectors, but just in case, I think I was getting a little bit of fuel in there, so I disconnected all of them. But yeah, that's the little compression check. Now I just gotta get this water pump out of here after I get all the coolant out. Oh, everything's so hot. Tool's hot. But yeah, this GST has the twin piston upgrades. I've got these 5-star wheels on there. They look pretty decent compared to the stock ones. The alternators right there, all the pulleys, the belts. And yeah, I think I might take this oil sending unit, whole thing off here, and see if it's leaking too. I'm not sure if I have a gasket for it, but we'll see. Maybe even do an oil pump gasket, because it looks like it's pretty shredded. Or I don't even know if there's a gasket on there. Most of my leaks are coming right from where the head, or just above it. So that's what was freaking me out. Maybe I should just go ahead and do a head gasket. But wow, did that, oh, it landed almost on perfect timing. Sweet. You're never gonna guess. No way. Right there, all my timing marks are lined up. That one right there, that little notch in there, and then that one up there you can see is lined up. And then these two are dowels up with the notches right there in the middle. You can kind of see the notches. See them? Just a little bit off, but looks like it. Yeah, it needs to go a little bit more. Just a hair. Right there. Now they're perfect. So my timing's not off. That's good. That was crazy. Thought I was gonna have to redo that. Spin it around like 4 or 5 times. But yeah, that's it on that. Still got all this work to do.